music and a lot. So, hi. So I figured I would go to a park and talk about meditation today and how to quiet your mind and how therapeutic it is. So, here I am being consistent. I will wait on some more people to enter on into the room. On into the room. Let me know where you're viewing me from. Let me know how old you are and let me know what you ate today. Okay? Also, let me know if you meditate. I'm curious to know how many people on my platform meditate and quiet their minds. So I will wait on some more people to enter on into the room before I head home. I just want to be more consistent on my platform. And I also want to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for resonating with me and thank you for allowing me to be me and to be consistent. I appreciate everybody for your continued love and support. I do. It was a pleasure to meet the mayor today as I reflect over my day and as I quiet my mind before I rest. Um, it was a pleasure to meet everybody today, but it was a special pleasure to meet the mayor and the mayor of Cincinnati, Ohio. Um, like I said, the police force, they did an awesome job this weekend at the Black Family Reunion. So as you guys enter on into the room, let me know how old you are and let me know where you're viewing me from. I'm curious to know. So, yeah. Video. It's a parks in Cincinnati, Ohio. And yeah, sure if you guys can hear me because my reception is glitching in and out. So if you guys, very important for the mind. It's very, very important to quiet your mind and to get centered, to find a quiet space similar to this in nature, to be specific. If you can get by a body of water, that would be even better. But it's very beneficial and it's very important for you to meditate on a daily basis because we have a lot of we have a lot going on in the world and we have a lot to do as people. Okay, we are humans with brains and we have a lot to do. Each and every one of us has a job to do. Okay, a lot of people don't know how to quiet the mind and just incorporate that into your life, even if it's for 5 minutes. Okay, start off with a minute, and then progress to two, and then progress to three, and so on and so forth. But meditation is very important. It's very important to quiet your mind. It's very important to incorporate that on a daily basis. Um, I don't necessarily care who comes in the room and comes out. I'm just on here to be more consistent and to let you know what I do as a practice to keep myself sane and mentally aligned. Okay, I meditate on a daily basis because I have a lot to do as a business owner. Um, I have a lot to do as a daughter. I have a lot to do as a parent. I have a lot to do as a church member. I wear a lot of hats, so it's very important for each and every one of us to quiet our minds. We have a lot to do as people. Like I said, it goes far. It goes beyond measure, man. I appreciate everybody because my business is allowing me to meet all nationalities, all different types of walks of life. Um, I'm truly elated. I'm truly grateful. And as I go live more often, I'm able to play back the messages and I'm able to correct myself as I book. I'm able to go back and, reflect on that and correct my errors. I appreciate everybody for your patience. And yeah, like I said, meditation is very important. I think I'm gonna stay on here. I'm gonna try to stay on here for a good 20 minutes. And like I said, this is what my platform is all about. My platform is all about what I do. In my description, it says follow your intuition. So I was led to hop on here and to talk about quieting your mind, to talk about meditation, to talk about nature. That's what I was led to do. So I'm just following my intuition, and that's what I'm doing on this particular live. So I appreciate everybody for entering into the room and exiting out. If this isn't your cup of tea, then this isn't your cup of tea. Not everybody knows how to quiet their minds. And to tell you the truth, it's a lot of people on here with the wrong mindsets. You know, they're not. Hi, Memphis. I'm sorry, I didn't even see your comment. Aww. Well, thank you. Hi, Memphis. Henry, how are you today? How are you? Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. Where are you viewing me from on today, Mr. Memphis? And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Do you meditate? Do you meditate? Like I said, I was led to pull the car over before I go home. And perhaps I was being protected from that siren, you know. Very good. I love your videos. Having you post a new video. Thank you, babe. Thank you. I appreciate the encouraging words. It's not easy to go live. It's not easy to be consistent on these platforms, but I'm learning a lot as I go, and I'm so truly grateful for the love and support. I appreciate you for being a subscriber. I'm assuming you're subscribed to my channel, so thank you for the love and support, and thank you for the encouragement. It allows me to know that I'm not alone in this. You're not alone in this, and it allows me to know that someone resonates with me. Even if I can touch one person, then I've done my job, and that's all I care about. You know, I care about encouraging people because I understand the traumas and the afflictions that we go through, but I also know about emotions. I also know about how important it is to remember that it's a choice to be happy. You know, we can choose any emotion. We can choose any emotion. Okay, we're all human. Okay, but it's absolutely a choice to be happy or any emotion that you choose. And for the most part, I choose to be happy. You know, and that's all I care about. Encouraging the next person to be happy. And like I said, the more and more I go live, the more and more I learn, and the more I'm encouraged to keep doing it. You know, it's not easy to it's not easy to talk to a phone, you know, with no one talking back. Sometimes no one talks back, you know. So thank you for the dialogue, Mr. Memphis. Is my hair natural red? Yes, yes, I do. My natural hair is sandy. Well, no, not my natural hair. My natural hair is black, but I do have it dyed red. Sandy red. I do need to go back to the hairdresser actually and get my ends clipped and everything. I'm trying to find a good hairdresser to get my natural hair together, but this is a good protective hairstyle. I love to exercise. I know you guys see my content. I love to exercise, and I'm very active around my business, so I cut grass. This just allows me to get up and go, and I love this type of hairstyle. It's a good protective hairstyle. Well, thank you, Memphis. I appreciate that. Like I said, I appreciate the dialogue. On this particular live, I'm talking about nature and meditation and how important it is to calm the mind. That's why my voice is so calm right now, because I do want to have some content that talks about meditation and how important it is to incorporate that in your daily practice of life. A lot of people don't know how to meditate. A lot of people are scared to meditate because they don't want to go deep inside their minds. And that is a part of my degree. I'm a medical assistant, so I know a lot about the mind. I know a lot about psychology. I went to school for psychology, but I didn't graduate. But I do remember what I learned. And I do still have the books, and I do still refer to those books. No, no, no. How old are you, Mr. Memphis? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Do you meditate? No, I don't play video games, but maybe I need to start. I don't play video games, but I do have them around my house. My kids play them. So I do have them laying around my house, and maybe I do need to incorporate that into my life, my practice. But I don't normally play video games, to be honest with you. Sometimes on my phone I play. Okay, you're 39. All right. Where you from, hon? Where are you from? Do you meditate? Do you know how to quiet your mind? Do you know how to shut everything off and just sit? Like when I get off of this device, when I get off of this phone. Oh, Washington, D.C. Okay, well, thank you for viewing me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. I appreciate that. Okay, okay, okay. So yes, I incorporate meditation every single day. That's one thing that I put a heavy emphasis on my channel. Um, Meditation is so important, and normally I go to the river in Cincinnati, Ohio, and meditate. But it's so much going on down there. I just came from down there. We have the Black Family Reunion going on, and it's a lot of noise, a lot of people, a lot of energy. And so I decided to pull my car over before I go home and just quiet my mind for a couple minutes and reflect on this month, reflect on the day, reflect on, the good and the bad and the in between. I met a lot of friends that I haven't seen in a while. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, babe. I am so, so sorry to hear that. My condolences to you. Just make sure you spend a lot of time with them and create a lot of memories. I know it's rough, but you still got time to spend with him. So spend every second as if it counts, because it does. Okay, it does. I understand that we all go through a lot. I just lost my brother not too long ago, and I still have to lay him to rest. We all grieve a little differently, but that's another reason why it's important to meditate and to quiet the mind, because, like I said, we all go through different things, but they're similar. Like, basically, I don't care what color or creed you are. Um, we all go through basically the same things. It's nothing hidden under the sun, because we're all human. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say we go through the same things, but we all go through trauma. I don't care how perfect the person may seem. We all go through dark times, but it's still a matter. It's still up to us to find that happy place, and that's why it's so important to incorporate meditation in your daily practice. It's so important to reflect on everything, the good and the bad, and to learn from it. And it's also very, very good to focus on the good, okay? Because we all have intruding thoughts that try to enter in, and they're really irrelevant. If we focus on positivity, if we focus on the good, and that's what'll echo back in our life. So, okay, well, thank you, Memphis, for everything. I appreciate the dialogue. I do. I appreciate the dialogue, and thank you for entering into the room, and thank you for talking, because a lot of people are coming in and just watching, and like I said, my lives are gaining traction. You know what I'm saying? I got some lives that done well, and I got some lives that done did, not so well, but it's just a matter of me being consistent. That's what it's about, consistency. You didn't mean to press what? Yeah, it's a matter of being consistent. You know what I'm saying? Letting you guys know exactly who I am, and you know, actually following my description. My description says to follow your intuition. So, oh, you didn't mean to tap that in. Oh, okay, okay. Well, yes, I promised you guys I would give 20 minutes on this live. So, um, like I said, once I hop off of this live, I will sit up and meditate in this park. I don't know if you can hear the crickets behind me, but it's a very historical park. Very historical. This park has been here since I don't know, I got to do my research. I'll put it in the description box, but this park used to be a plantation of slaves, but they still have. So it's a very historical park, and this park means a lot. Okay, if I can remember correctly, it was two business people whose business wasn't doing well, but somehow they came together. I don't even think they were from the same country, but they came together and they helped black people. Um, they helped us. Yeah, yeah. They did. It means a lot. Like I said, you got two different cultures of people that came together, so it's a beautiful story, actually. Like I said, I'll put the name of the park in the description box. This is a beautiful place to meditate. They preserved it so well, and they take care of it so well. And I love it here. I love the fact that I can walk here from my house. So I appreciate the dialogue, and I don't mean to offend anyone, but I mean, I am black for Pete's sake. So that's one of the reasons why I love to come here, because my ancestors, the people that came before me, more than likely, one of my family members might have actually worked in this park. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good place for me to meditate and to reflect and to be grateful, because, like I said, it's a very historical park where they made and they founded soap. This is the Procter and Gamble Park. So yes, this is where I'm about to meditate for a spell, for a couple of seconds before I go home. And I appreciate you for hitting the like button. Thank you for sharing. And I appreciate everybody for your continued support. I know that this message will get some playback because most of my lives do. And I appreciate you guys for that. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for the positive. Thank you for the positive banter. Thank you for the positive comments in my comment section. I love you guys. I'm growing on a daily basis. My channel is growing on a daily basis, and I appreciate you guys. I do. It means so much to me. Cause like I said, I could have sworn just yesterday I was at 2 subscribers, and for my channel to be doing these many numbers, I'm grateful. Because I have a lot of numbers on a lot of different platforms, and if I just be more consistent and just open up and let you guys know who I am, it's more than just music. You know what I'm saying? A good artist knows how to meditate. A good artist knows how to give gratitude where it's due. And so I appreciate everybody. And I'm sending the love right back to you. I love you guys. And I appreciate everybody, okay? Stay encouraged. Say a kind word to someone. Remember to say your daily affirmations. Because, like I said, your affirmations may be different than mine, or they may be the same, okay? But incorporate that into your daily practice as well. Incorporate water, good nutrition. It all adds up, okay? Stay encouraged and remember that God loves you, and so do I. All right, peace. I'll see you guys later. I love you. Peace.